What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lucky, coming straight out that 504, New Orleans, Louisiana. I want to talk about Corona in New Orleans and how we're coping with it. Just took a trip down some main streets in New Orleans, Canal Street, Bourbon Street, a few other areas. Man, my city looks like a ghost town. It almost puts me in the mindset of Hurricane Katrina and how it was after the aftermath of Katrina. We're dealing with it like everywhere else in America, and like everywhere else across the world, we're dealing with it. But I want to put out a few things that I think are crucial and needs to be put out as far as this pandemic goes. Now, I was just accused, just yesterday, of putting myself at risk and in jeopardy by going by one of my family members' house just to check on him. Let me say this. When you go out and you grocery shop, you're interacting with more people than the federal government would like you to be around. That's first and foremost. Second, as long as you're practicing social distances, I think you're following the guidelines of what the federal government's putting out. Now, I went to check on a single solo family member and pretty much was read the Riot Act. To me, that's no different than when you're out in public, when you're going to get you some food, when you're at Walmart, or when you're going to do these essential jobs and tasks that you have to do. So, first and foremost, be smart. Be educated. Excuse me. The worst thing you can be is misinformed and pass out misinformation. Don't do that. You not only harm yourself, you harm the individuals you put out that misinformation to. So stop it. First and foremost, educate yourself before you think about educating others. With that said, New Orleans is we're a tourist city. We survive on tourism. And a lot of people want to throw shots at our mayor and our governor, like, well, why the hell you host Mardi Gras? Well, nobody knew about the epidemic, the virus, the pandemic, however you want to phrase it, prior to Mardi Gras. So give my local officials a break. Give my mayor, my governor, give them a break. Nobody knew. In hindsight, being 2020, probably wouldn't have been a Mardi Gras had we known about the epidemic, pandemic, what have you. So give them a break. And as soon as this thing is over, and I do believe it will be over, can't say when, have no timetable, but as soon as this thing is over, you guys come back and see us here in New Orleans. Man, we love you guys. We welcome everybody that comes to this city, and that's what we do. We're a family-oriented city. We receive people well. I mean, people come here and their lives are changed when they go back home to wherever they're from, because they just don't get the type of reception that we give here in New Orleans. So with that in mind, when this is all over, come see us. We love hosting. This is going to be the first of many videos to come. I've got a lot to talk about, and unfortunately, been granted a lot of time to put out content and produce videos. So I'm going to make the best of it, which I would like to challenge you to do the same. A lot of people have time off away from work, time off away from whatever you were doing prior to this pandemic. Make the most of this time. Do something productive with this time, whether it's read a book, educate yourself on something. All the things that you didn't have time to do prior to this pandemic, tap into your inner self, go do those things. Be safe in the process of doing those things, but go out and do those things. Help yourself become a better you. No one can do that better than you. So log on, click like, share, subscribe, And it's your boy Lucky. You'll be hearing a lot from me in the future. Deuces.